Welcome back to episode 22 of the Confidence Reset for multi-passionate language learners who are looking for a little bit more joy, encouragement, and motivation along the way. And I wanted to start off asking everyone a question. What is your definition of language learning confidence? Is it always the first person to speak up in class? The first person to initiate a conversation with a native speaker? The person who switches between languages as fast and as effortlessly as possible? We're going to discuss in this video why your definition of language learning confidence may indeed be hindering your own success and how to ultimately transform that definition into your own language learning superpower. So we've all seen the language learner who is speaking, right? And it is a telltale sign probably that someone is pretty confident in what they are doing, or at least they seem to be. We get caught up with putting such a large focus on speaking. There's nothing wrong with speaking. It can truly help solidify your knowledge, and there are so many language learners out there where that is the ultimate goal and the only way that they define confidence. Or that's how they define not even some confidence, but it's their epitome of what confidence in language learning is supposed to look like for them. However, it does adhere to the typical, most talked about version of what it means to be a confident language learner. Sometimes this can definitely make us feel inadequate. If we aren't seeing progress in our studies, if we aren't progressing in a way that is fast enough, it is possible that we are disregarding our own authentic personalities, our own authentic selves, in adhering what is commonly the language learning ideal for showing confidence. I want to ask you, what if we tried zooming out a little bit more from that ideal? It is okay if you still, after this video, still view speaking as a really big confidence factor. But what if we could add more definitions of confidence to our inventory? What if we tried that lights us up, even for a little bit? Or maybe it surprised us in our language journey already. Something that is not speaking for this exercise. Remember, there is always more than one way, more than several ways even, of how to define learning confidence for yourself. Were you confident when you chose to tackle a skill you don't use usually, like writing, for example, but you pushed through that fear of failure to do it anyways? Did you go alone on a trip or an activity where you might not have spoken your language as much as possible, yet you made moves to get yourself to that place anyways, and you showed up? Did you have the confidence in, maybe like me, learning a heritage language? Did you have confidence in setting barriers for yourself within your learning? For example, staying in for once to read your favorite language learning book and not letting outside expectations fully dictate how you run your language learning studies. You're the boss after all. Maybe you find you love speaking and you love doing this quieter interaction with your language. And maybe at this point you've been prioritizing speaking a lot more than what is actually within your emotional capacity to do, or more than what is aligned with your energy and personality, right? We can still interact with languages and use the methods that align with more common ways of defining language confidence, like speaking. But remember, none of that has ever been the official epitome of what it means to have language learning confidence, courage, and success for everyone. Give yourself permission to give your own definition, even multiple definitions, of language learning confidence and define it within your own personal and unique language learning story, however you want to this week. I'd love to read some of your discoveries in the comments below. And if you would like to join my coaching program that I'm opening doors to very soon, make sure you subscribe to the waitlist below to be one of the first ones to know. Other than that, if you want more language confidence, make sure you check out this next video.